Mitch and Cleo are back, and the latter is driving after drinking. Mitch asks where she's bringing them and chastises her for the risky behavior. This is the home of Jeremiah Dunmire. Contrary to Mitch's advice, she drives in and performs donuts in the front yard. When Mitch screams, "God damn it, Cleo, you are done," she exits and hurls the alcohol onto Papa Dunmire's porch, intending to set it on fire, eye for a fucking eye. Before Jeremiah emerges, however, Mitch stops her, saying, "You have my attention. You think I'm going to forget?" Cleo adds, threatening to do to him what he did to her father. "Something else is on the horizon for you." After declaring his forgiveness for the trespass and damages, Jeremiah lets Mitch and Cleo go and advises Mitch, "You should be careful about the company you keep." She was aware that a half bottle of alcohol wouldn't ruin a good front, right? Now that we have plenty of money, we return to a strip club with Goody, Tyson, and the rest of the group. "Don't forget Dwight's envelope, you earn, you kick up," says Goody, Tyson's tutor. When Tyson spots a dancer, he falls in love with them right away. "What's your plan?" he inquires, "outside this place?" "I want to find life outside of Tulsa," she says. Before he has a gun to his head, she entices him in for a private lap dance because he seemed a little depressed. Cole is here. He's furious when Mitch and Cleo pull into a saloon in the meantime. "I thought it was one hell of a date," she recounts. "No," Mitch responds, "I was sent back to Lompoc in a good goddamn manner. Would you like that?" He says she needs to be safer because she says she doesn't want it. Cleo says she can't just sit around waiting for something to happen, but Mitch tells her that it's life and death, and that everything must be done under the radar. He emphasizes it by saying that if she puts everyone in danger by doing things like that, you and I, we don't know each other. Cleo sobers up right away. Tyson tells Cole that the 50 is a myth, but Cole still wants it. Cole says, "Fuck him up," to his men. Tyson receives a harsher beating than you may anticipate, saying, "You gonna have to kill me, I ain't snitchin', on sh*t. Cole starts counting down as he pulls out the stripper and places a gun to her head. Tyson is paying attention to that. They have the 50, and Cole enters the tomb where they store it. They attempt to shoot Tyson in the trunk of their bulletproof Cybertruck, but Tyson is saved. Before receiving a call, he inquires about Carl Thresher, Neil McDonough, who is essential to Dwight's broader strategy after Dunmire is out of the way, while he is back with Dwight and Margaret. When Dwight returns to the crypt, he discovers a battered Tyson. "The words, 'I'll live,'" he says. In response, Dwight says, "Dunmire won't." Tyson's impetuous lack of preparation and numerous road trips are factors in the one thing Dwight advised them they couldn't do, make a major error. To Tyson's dismay, Goody arrives while Tyson, Grace, and Bodie are already deeply engaged in a game of bingo. After pointing out that, "I thought we were about to get into something nefarious," Grace clarifies that, Cole and his goons are running this operation. Minnie Dunmire appears to be operating a fraudulent scheme, Goody remarks. Cole takes a percentage of the door, plants a ringer in the room, collects the prize money, too. "This redneck's gotta be destroyed," Tyson says, referring to the old con artist. According to Goody, if they wanna make this right, watch and learn, children. In another scene, Dwight pretends to need his watch prepared and enters a store. He asks for the cost and takes a flag pin. Dwight pays the owner $2,000 in cash and then his watch is returned. "Very smart," he remarks, "using your watch shop to clean your money," alluding to the series of actions that would be necessary, and referring to the man as Deacon. The only way you know that name is if you have friends in high-low places, or you work for the feds. Before stating, "I'm here to make a big purchase," Dwight warns him for the implication and instructs him to search for Dwight Manfredi. Goody pulls a distraction while Tyson switches bingo cards as Tyson, Bodie, Grace, and Goody take their seats at the table where Cole's ringer is located back in the bingo parlor. Cole's attention is loudly drawn to him as he wins on the following number. "What the hell are you doing here?" "We are winning," declares Tyson. Cole objects, saying, "No payouts for cheats." Goody becomes serious. "Hey, buddy, you can't fool someone who cheats. In front of all these other possible winners, you believe it's a smart idea to stiff one of your winners. Not very intelligent. Cole is furious when he agrees. Cleo decides to attempt stealing alcohol while she and Mitch are in a petrol station back on Mitch's tour. The two of them leave after she tucks some in Mitch's trousers. The operation was challenging for the former, who was back with Dwight and Musso. "Why is this guy so important to you?" he queries. When Musso says, "It's personal," Dwight believes the op may not be quite up and coming. Thanks for watching. For more updates stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, please.